thanks so much for coming out this morning to help us celebrate our first milestone of the topping out of our project, which consists of setting the final steel beam. Several more milestone celebrations will soon follow as we move towards the delivery of the office core and shell next July, and then the grand opening of the office tower, which will be almost 1 year to the day, 10/1/15 next year. Over the next several months, you're going to really start to see the tower take shape as the final 2 floors are finished off, the iconic roof and penthouse structures are framed, the curtain wall along the east side is installed, and the remaining precast panels are finally put into place.
I just want to say a real couple of quick words and thank yous. My wife asked me, she said, well, what are you going to write on the beam, today when you sign it? And I wrote a little prayer because it's the highest beam and it'll be closest to God. And it's an old real estate prayer, and it says, Dear God, please let this real estate boom last another 15 years. So I want to thank you to really all of our partners, and all of you here are our partners. We have our investors. Messer has been a great construction partner. JLL has been a fantastic office partner. Our retailers, I want to especially call out Crate and Barrel Container Store and Mitchell's, who have lived through this nightmare time and time again, and have continued to have faith and did not close their stores, and continue to operate in very trying circumstances. So we're gonna, I promise you, we're gonna reward you with a fantastic retail experience. Sycamore Township, you couldn't ask for. I've been in this business for 20 years. Very, very, very rare do you find such a cooperative amount of government officials. So we really appreciate them. Obviously my fellow PICO associates who have been supportive through all this time. And especially want to thank the best bank in the world, PNC Bank, for their support. Best bank ever. So if anyone needs a loan, go to PNC. Brian Fagan's right there. So this is the first celebrating event. It won't be the last. As Mark said, we're going to have a grand opening for the office. We're going to have some exciting retail announcements, hopefully here soon. And we look forward to having you all out here as we celebrate the next milestone. And I'd also just take a moment to thank Mark Wilhoit especially, who's been really leading the project and has proved more than capable and will continue to provide great leadership on the project.
On behalf of trustees Cliff Bishop and Denny Connor, I want to welcome everybody to Sycamore Township. We're so thrilled to have Phillips Edison, a Sycamore Township company, developing what will, for the next 100 years, be the centerpiece property of our Kenwood business and retail district. It is great to see the folks from Nice Lucan's Unlimited Systems and PLK communities here today, and we're happy that they decided to make Sycamore Township their home. I don't know which one of you will be taking the top floor, but I can tell you from climbing all the way up to the top of that crane that the view is spectacular. And I'm going to be awfully jealous of the guy who gets the corner office full of glass. So it's a beautiful view up there. I'm told that this project is the largest mixed-use office retail project currently under construction in the entire Midwest. We're excited that the Kenwood collection will give the Kenwood Retail District a fresh, cutting-edge appearance and will continue to increase property values for all of our Sycamore Township residents. As you know, the Kenwood Retail District is the crown jewel of retail in all of southern Ohio and the tri-state area. And this marks the beginning of a continued redevelopment and revitalization of the entire Kenwood business district. So congratulations to the entire Phillips Edison staff for their great success, and we're looking forward to the grand opening of this very impressive project coming up next year.
Well, this is exciting. An unfinished building, Blight in the heart of Kenwood, is now getting new life tonight. After a half a dozen years, the Kenwood collection is a step closer to completion.
And you should see the view from up there. Only WLWT can take you on this exclusive behind-the-scenes tour of the building. WLWT News 5's Brian Hamrick leading the way now with this story.
An eyesore, no more. The final piece of steel in the structure of the Kenwood collection is in place, and so are plans to make this what it was supposed to be years ago. It's the signature piece, signed by dozens.
This has been a long time coming.
The final steel beam, also the ray of light, anticipated for years. A lot of them just asked those closest to the project.
This day is a milestone. It's about, the finally finished after, 8 years well, since 2008. I'm sorry, so 6 years.
Hard to remember.
Yeah, right.
David Birdsall is president of Phillips Edison Total Retail Solutions. When they took over the facility, now called Kenwood Collection, there was a collective sigh of relief in Sycamore Township. Everyone looking forward to this day.
So this is the first celebrating event.
The ceremony to put the last piece of steel structure into place, a milestone less than a quarter-mile high, but far bigger in what it represents to the area, especially after the tangled bankruptcy from prior developers left the structure sitting half-finished, rusty, mostly empty, with lawsuits and tenants leaving.
I think that the residents win because it enhances their property values, and it certainly generates a little income for the township as well. So
Today, WLWT got an exclusive tour. This one of the top floors, one of 7 made up of offices, all contained within the retail space. Few are looking forward to the future here as much as retailers like the Container Store that stayed in the building despite the problems.
We've been tried and true and, kind of dealt with everything through the years, and we're just excited to continue to see the development.
A development hoping to turn a rusting albatross into a financial phoenix, rising 238 feet above Kenwood. Plans are to have the Kenwood Collection open by next fall. Brian Hamrick, WLWT News 5.